post the link again.
God, is video ever gonna pop up?
Did you get it?
I'm trying to, like, the video hasn't popped up on the channel saying live.
There, it is online. I'll post it.
Yeah, that's not amazing.
Alright, so, hello everyone.
Right.
Welcome back to another Combo League podcast, the start of Season 2.
What's up, Live Squad? Of course, I'm your host, Avengers. Alongside us is our wonderful host, Lima.
What's up, guys? Nice to be back here.
Before we get into this, of course, we gotta give a big shout out to our two contestants in Season 1 Super Bowl. The winner, MP Tiger Pride, the Falcons, and runner-up, the Ravens. Like, really, they deserve the win. But of course, if you're new, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button when no one was streaming, and hit that like button. We're still aiming for the 10 like goal.
Yeah, and before we get into the games here, I just want to say we decided to try something new here. We're still going to talk about each game, but what we're going to do is we're just going to talk about the leader for each stat line in the game, so that way the podcast isn't as long and we'll still be able to talk about each game. So hopefully that pleases everyone, and hopefully everything goes smooth here.
But of course, Season 2, we're in Week 2. Sorry there was no Week 1, but had to set up things. But we're in Week 2, and that sound like noise from someone's background. Lima, I think it's yours.
I guess. See if you can hold on. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna play the
I
video
don't know,
real quick.
guys. Y'all are saying there is, but of course, to us, it's not a big thing.
Alright, let's see here. I don't think it's that big of a deal here. I'm gonna play the video
I don't know,
real quick.
guys. Y'all are saying there is.
Yeah, alright, we're good. Alright,
Okay.
So kicking off the first game here, we have the Lions at the Bills, and this was a really good game, like the whole way through.
Of course, we go into passing first, and Tyrod Taylor never really having a good game. He didn't have a good game last season, and looks like he's not going to have a good season this year.
It's
123 yards, interception, and sack.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously it's because they're a running team.
Yeah, they are one team.
Yeah, and
212 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, sack, and 4.
yeah. Then moving over into the rushing, the leading rusher of this one was Shady McCoy from the Bills with 27 attempts for 100 yards and a touchdown. That's 100-yard game. The average wasn't the best, but 100-yard game is still pretty good.
And for the Lions, TJ Logan, 9 attempts for 17 yards, nothing there. 1.9 average, he didn't go anywhere.
Yep, and then moving over to the receiving, the leading receiver for the Bills was Zay Jones, 63 yards off 3 receptions. And then
another Jones, Marvin Jones Jr., 3 receptions, 57 yards, 19 average, and a touchdown.
and so not much in the receiving game from either side, but this was a good defensive battle. And going to sacks, you see Shaq Lawson from the Bills led that with 2.5. And then Aaron Wallace from the Lions only had 1.
Interceptions, top for the Lions was Gerard Davis with 1. And then, of course, Dion Buchanan had one with Micah Hyde. Rookie got in there, Thomas Bushrod.
Alright, let's see. No forced fumbles. Any defensive touchdowns? Nope, not a defensive touchdown. Kick return? No. Punt return? No.
Alright, congratulations to the Bills for the win. Good luck to both y'all. Second game, Giants after Jags. Giants kind of was an on and off team last season, so I think they wanted to start off their season really well with this one.
Yeah, and then looking here at the stats, you could see this was all Giants.
Oh yeah.
He led in I think pretty much every stat line except for like kick return yards, but that doesn't really matter.
What I can see though, in the passing game, he did something smart. He benched Eli Manning for Davis Webb.
Yep.
And it looks like Davis Webb had a terrific game. Yeah, he had one touchdown, but he had a terrific game, unlike Eli. 299 yards, 1 yard off of 300, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, sacked 3 times. And rookie out of Wisconsin, Cameron Wolf, 152 yards, a touchdown, 3 interceptions, sacked twice.
Wow, yeah. And then coming into the running game, 18 attempts for 72 yards and 2 touchdowns for Paul Perkins. The yards, yeah, weren't there, but the 2 touchdowns were good, so it looks like he was using the right situations.
And Leonard Fournette didn't have a good season last year, and it looks like he's not going to have one this year. 12 attempts for 28 yards and 2.3 average.
Yeah, they got to get the offensive line situated over there in Jacksonville.
Down, though, I do have to say one thing. If you go down, Odell fumbled twice. Fumbled the ball twice for them.
Ooh. Alright. So the leading receiver for the Giants, Sterling Shepard, 5 receptions, 116 yards, and a touchdown. And then not a surprise from the Jaguars with Allen Robinson.
3 receptions, 71 yards, 23.7 average, and a touchdown.
Alright, let's go to defense here. Let's check out the sacks. 2.5 from Calais Campbell. Then 1 from JPP from the Giants.
Interceptions, 2 for the Giants with DRC and AJ Boye for the Jags.
Doesn't look like there were any touchdowns unless they were like right there.
There's 2 fumble recoveries.
Yeah, 2 forced fumbles too.
2 forced fumbles actually.
Well,
One by
maybe
Jalen Merrick and Will Knight.
Maybe they fixed some of the stats too in that update.
Oh, maybe they did. Maybe you can actually see things now.
Yeah, that'd be really good to see, because I know there's some stuff that, like on the team stats, when you couldn't see fumbles or something like that.
No kick return or punt return touchdowns though. But congratulations to the Giants for a great first game to kick off their season. Good luck to both y'all in the rest of that season.
Alright, Bucks and Eagles.
Ooh.
Wow, well this is a little interesting. The Eagles actually led in offensive yards, but of course, as you can see, 9 turnovers. Obviously, that's the killer.
Kind of surprised because Blake Deshaun was one of the highest people to. But God, do we even talk about these passing stats?
Oh wow, no, not much here. Each team putting in 2 quarterbacks, and each quarterback throwing at least an interception.
Oof. In the rushing game though, rookie out of Georgia, Denalius Barker, 20 attempts for 178 yards and 8.9 average and touchdown, but fumbled twice.
Yeah, and rookies like that, they can have big games, but you got to get their carrying up quick, or else they will fumble.
And Devin Strotter, rookie out of Miami, 18 attempts with 100 yards and 5.6
3
average,
touchdowns.
3 touchdowns. So
Pretty good on the ground. Well, we probably shouldn't even look at receiving either, based off of the stats for quarterbacks.
Defensively for sacks, though, Noah Spence leading the Bucks with 2, and Jatavis Brown with 1.
Alright, interceptions. Jordan Lucas, this free safety for the Eagles with 2 interceptions, and Perry Riley Jr. A lot of people getting interceptions on the Bucks. We'll just say that.
Yeah, no kidding. Can we actually see 2 forced fumbles by Eric Weddle, newly acquired free safety out of free agency. 2.
Oh, okay, they haven't fixed it because there's no fumble recoveries and an 86-yard fumble return for Vernon Hargraves and a 1-yard return. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
So as you can see, Vernon Hargraves did get that touchdown for the defense there. No other defensive touchdowns. No kick return and no punt returns there. So, yeah, good game there.
Alright, what else we got? Who's our next victim on this list?
This
really close game.
Oh yeah.
By Ungwe, who is the second highest in the AFC last season, and Keon the best.
Yeah, I mean, Keon really leading in everything, but it still looks like it was a defensive battle because he only put up 17 points and Ungwe turned the ball over 6 times.
Yeah.
So that looked like it was still a defensive battle.
God.
Yeah.
Passing again is totally not there by either side. In the rushing game, though, oof.
Latavius Murray.
27 attempts, 137 yards, a 5.1 average and a touchdown. Isaiah Crowell, 18 attempts, 91 yards, a 5.1 average, a touchdown, and a fumble. And Tyreek Hill, I have to bring him in for just the 1 attempt for 40 yards and a touchdown. He even broke a tackle on that. Broke a tackle on that rush.
Yeah. And then Latavius Murray was the leading receiver for the Chiefs. Beat out Tyreek Hill. And then Isaiah Crowell for the Browns. So 2 running backs as the leading receivers.
That's saying something. Defensively for sacks, leading the Chiefs was 2 by
yeah, you can say that name.
Eligwe, Yukim Eligwe, and Jamie Collins Sr. for the Browns.
Alright, interceptions. Well, 2 for Terrence Mitchell, 1 for Christian Kirksey, and then there's some decent yards, so maybe one of those went for a defensive touchdown.
Oh, look at all those forced fumbles.
No defensive touchdown. Oh,
Kevin
3.
Lewis with a forced fumble, and Jamie Collins Sr. with a forced fumble.
And that name again, Ukeme Eligwe.
Any kick return or punt return? Nope.
No, nothing there. So good defensive battle, good close game.
Look, he took. It looks like Keon actually took Tyreek Hill from the kick and punt return because he's got this rookie now in Joey